Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well and you're good, you had a great weekend, and we are here for Makeover Mondays. Now I was like, what will I do for this week? And on my Instagram we had like the most amazing weather last week. Well, was it last week or the week before? Week before. And I was posting a lot of kind of beach related photos like on my Instagram, and when I was ill, I spoke about this in my previous video last week, that I just didn't wear much makeup when I was ill. Obviously you don't want to put on a full face of makeup, do you? And so I was taking advantage of the weather because it was sunny. I was sitting outside getting a little bit of tan on my face, and I was kind of like building up this natural kind of no makeup look. And yeah, and it was kind of like a glowy bronze look, and I got a few of you asking me in my DMs, you know, oh my gosh, do a makeup look on this? So I just thought, well, you know, why not? Here we are, you know, for Makeover Mondays, even though it's absolutely pouring outside and we had the worst weather last week, and I think everyone down south in London was having just bliss weather. It was like 22 degrees. Up in Scotland it was, I think, 11 degrees and pouring with rain. So yes, I'm going to show you how to get a glowy, tanned, natural, no makeup look, no matter what weather, wherever you are in the world, you know, you can still rock it. So here we go, we're just going to get straight into it. Also going to speak a little bit about my tattoos, so you know what tattoos I got, because again, a few of you have been asking me, you know, oh, I'll do a video on your tattoos, so I thought I'd like kind of mix in with this video. So yeah, just, you know, give us something to chat about. Okay, so when the sun was out, I do tan, I'd like to think, quite easily, not the fastest, like I can burn, but yeah, my skin has really developed over the past few years. You know, I'm just throwing myself out in the sun as much as I can, just to get my skin used to it. And yeah, because I wasn't the easiest person to tan when we went on family holidays back in the day. You know, I was always the one to burn, and my mum and sister had the best skin and they always went a lovely bronze, and I came back whiter than what I went. So yes, when it is sunny, I always like to throw myself outside to get my skin ready for the sun, and yeah, just to get it used to sun so it can tan easier, quicker, you know, and healthier as well, because obviously, you know, burning is not very good for the skin. So yeah, basically, you know, long story short, my skin is okay in the sun. Yes, I always like to have a little bit of a boost. Now, this is not sponsored at all. I've spoken about these guys a few times on my channel. I absolutely love them. I always rave about them on my Instagram. I've got a few different fake tan favourites, like brands, so I'm actually going to do, kind of like in the height of the summer, I thought it would be a good idea to do a nice tan review, well, not a review, but like letting you guys know what my favourites are, because I have different tans for different occasions and different kind of things that I do and go to. Anyway, my face did get a little bit of a tan, and but while I was out in the sun, I was putting this on my face. Now, I did a review on it, and I've actually learned quite a lot since the review as well, like just what works for me better. In the video, I said that I like to moisturise and then wash off the moisturiser and then put this on, but it actually works so much better for me. I have got dry skin though, to actually put face moisturiser on and mix it in with this, and that will prevent any kind of dry patches, the fake tan kind of stick into those, kind of create a patchy look. All the dry skin girls out there, you'll feel me. I'm like holding it like moisturization is key when you are out in the sun, so yeah, all I was doing was just putting a few pumps of this, mixing it into my moisturizer, and it was giving me this really nice glow. Now, this is what I've actually got on at the moment. I mean, my fake tan and my face is, I would say, nearly matching, so yeah, I absolutely love it. And like I said, I was doing like the whole no makeup look throughout the week when the sun was out, and I was using this. Now, I've continued to use this. My face has gone down from the tan, because it was only a little light tan, you know, and after a whole week of not getting any sun, I've continued to use it, and this is what I've got, so I'm really happy with it. I mean, at the end of the day, there's so many fake tans you put on your face that go patchy or just go uneven. This one is definitely the most natural looking one I've had. I've had a few people asking me if I've been on holiday, so yeah, it's the bee's knees. If you want to go a little bit darker, what I do is I actually mix this in with it. I know you can probably sound, oh my god, it's a lot of product on the face. So moisturiser, a few pumps of that tan water, and then I put a little bit here on my cheek, and then on my forehead, and that just makes it go a little bit dark. So now that I've got a nice tan face, I go into this whole no makeup bronze look. So what I do first is I go straight in with I cover a little bit of my under eyes. I don't really struggle with under eye that much, which I guess I'm grateful for, because so many people like struggle with bags and the coloration under their eyes, so I guess I'm quite lucky. It's not massively dark, but I still like to cover it anyway, just so it kind of blends in better. Now, I don't like to wear foundation with this whole glowy look. The whole point of it was using kind of dewy highlighters and things like that, and you know, some bronzer, but no foundation, because obviously I've got the tanned face already. So what I do is I actually use my foundation, but ever so like little, under my eye, and then mix with a bit of concealer. So what I use is I use the Ordinary foundation. I always rave about this on my channel, and I've got the colour 2.0N, which is the light medium neutral. So I like to give it away shaky, and I pop a little bit on my, so yeah, just a little drop on, literally like the tiniest drop on my finger. Let me get my mirror, and then I just pop it under my eye. Even that was probably a little bit too much actually, and I just kind of blend it in like this. And because I want a little bit of lightness under my eye, actually take my concealer. So this is the Last Imperfection collection. I love it, best concealer like ever, and it is the shade Fair in 1, and I put the tiniest little dot on the foundation that I've just done. I then take my fingers and I just blend that baby in. Obviously, adding the concealer, it lightens the foundation that you've put on ever so slightly, and you obviously conceal the coloration of your under eye, and it just gives a really nice natural light look, just covering, yeah, like I said, your under eyes. And that is all the foundation and concealer I use. So that is really quite easy, you know. There we go. So it is, and it looks so natural. Like, can you see that? Such a difference using just this tiniest little bit of product. So that is, yeah, all the foundation concealer I use. So what I do is I like to set that ever so slightly with Laura Mercier powder. The tiniest amount, because, you know, we are going for kind of like a nice dewy natural look. So just to set it ever so slightly, put a little bit of powder on what you just popped on. Because it's transparent, you won't get any harsh lightness and brightness from that, which is fabulous. So it blends into the skin. Oh, look at that. I mean, I'm no beauty guru, but so now to finish off the face look, and we'll go on to the eyes. So yeah, I mean, I go in with bronzer. The bronzer that I use is the Urban Decay Beached Bronzer. I absolutely love it. Yeah, I'm just going to take I've got kind of like this angled brush. It's number 3 by BH Cosmetics, and it's perfect for just getting under your cheekbones. I then take some bronzer and pop it on my nose, because when you get a suntan, you know, your nose does kind of burn a little bit. On the top of my forehead. Okay, so now that you have done your bronzer, it is time to go in with blush. I think blush is so important for this kind of no makeup bronzed sun-kissed look. Very, very important, because obviously you get colour in the sun. So yeah, just to make it look natural, it gives you a little bit of a nice colour glow. I think blusher is so cute, and I'm just like totally obsessed with blusher. I never used to be into blusher, but I'm really getting into it. So I'm going with my Kylie pressed blush powder in Crush. So yeah, it's a really nice kind of peachy, subtle blush. What I do is I smile and get those cheeks going, and yeah, just kind of layer on the blush. And there we go. Okay, so this is literally my favourite part. So because I usually do kind of full face makeup looks, I have the foundation, concealer, powder, the lot. I never really play about with my dewy products, so my dewy kind of highlighters and things like that, kind of the blushes. And because obviously when you like put it on, the foundation will come off and it will just be a bit messy. Now this is when you can take advantage of all those fun dewy products that you've got hidden in your drawer. Because we're going for the sun-kissed kind of no makeup look, we've got no foundation on, we've got that under the eye obviously, there's nothing else on our face except from, you know, the bronzer. And you guys were asking about what gives you that glow, how are you managing that amazing highlight in your photos. So yeah, this is what I use. Well, this is part of what I use. This is a Glossier highlighting stick, and it is so much fun to play with. I put it on my lipstick. I put it on my like collarbone. I just love it. I love it, and it's so perfect this time of year going for this kind of look. So what I do is, it is so easy to use. I just pop it on my cheekbone. Gives you a really nice highlight, but it's a really kind of nice dewy, creamy highlight, if it makes any sense, like you're hydrated. Look at that, I absolutely love it. And then I put some on my nose, and take your finger and blend it out a bit. Put some on my forehead. And it gives you just, can you see that, a really nice highlighting glow. And yeah, but no, I absolutely love it. It's so much fun to play with. You put it on your eyebrow bone, but we'll finish it off like when I've done my eyes and my lips. But yeah, I put some on my lips. So yeah, you just kind of like put it wherever you want to glow, really. I mean, I might even put some on my collarbone. But yeah, how pretty is that? Even like on the arms. Look at that. Oh, I absolutely love it. Now, we are going on to the moment where I get that big highlighting nice glow that was in my photos. So, because we've got the cream highlight there, then go in with the Revolution Vivid Baked... This stuff has been with me from day one. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favourite highlighters. It always has been. I feel like it always will be. So, yeah, what I do is I pop it on the cream. The cream product underneath is really showing off and highlighting the powder product. And yeah, it gives you this really pretty glow, but it's not too much, it's not too sparkly, it's just really natural. Do you know what I mean? It's like a really natural looking glow. Go in wherever I put the cream, but you know, it's completely up to you. Because if you have quite like oily skin, you obviously don't want to, I feel like people with oily skin want to, you know, tone it down a bit. And then obviously because I've got dry skin, I totally live for the whole dewy look in the summer. So, you know, go with whatever you're used to, go with what you want, yeah, to achieve. So you don't obviously have to go as highlighted and dewy as I'm going if you do struggle with oil, like oily skin. But yeah, but I mean, if you, oh my gosh, guys, look at this. I'm so obsessed. Okay, so because my face is basically done, I have freckles to do, because freckles is obviously a big part to the whole natural look. You get freckles in the sun, it just adds a bit of detailing, and yeah, it makes you look really natural. So is there another word for natural? Because I think I've used that word about 100 times already in this video. Right, for the freckles, I go in with my eyebrow thing, and I go in with the eyebrow bit. Yeah, I get the very corner edge of the eyebrow part, and I go in. I actually used to use pomade, but that literally stopped last week. I find powder so much easier to use, so I just get a brown, well, do you know what, I'm not gonna lie, I'm using like a brown eyeshadow, and this is what I've been using, because obviously all my eyebrow stuff are like pomades and cream based, but yeah, I find this is actually so much easier. I started using it last week, back to the powder products, so much easier and quicker. So yeah, I'm going in with my Tarteist Pro Tarte. Oh gosh, so I put the powder, like the Laura Mercier powder on here, and it's messy. Favourite palettes, I love it. It's just so good for every occasion. So yeah, Tarteist Pro palette. It depends if you want quite dark freckles. It depends on, you know, your roots. My roots are quite dark, so I'm going in with the shade Edgy, and I'm just popping my very, very, very lightly, because obviously you don't want it to be too much where it kind of looks fake. But I actually have a few moles on my face, so what I do is I actually like go over the moles. So I got one there, got one there. Yeah, I focus on kind of like the top of the nose area, and then do a few kind of random ones. It's very important to make it look random, because if it looks a bit too tame, it will look a bit fake. So yeah, what I do is I just kind of go in. I love doing freckles. I just find it so much fun. I don't know if you'll be able to see them properly on my camera, but I'll show you at the end. Yeah, so you know, let's talk about my tattoos. I'm not gonna lie, I was literally so nervous. I didn't know what to expect. I went with my ex, Gary, but we're the best of friends, and so he has like a whole bunch of tattoos, and so he took me to get them done, because I was so nervous. Like I said, I didn't know what to expect, and he was so helpful. You know, I went where he got his tattoos, and yeah, so I got 5 altogether. I know that sounds quite a lot, like I got 5 in one sitting, and I've never had tattoos before, so I kind of went a bit, you know, hardcore. But I came out of a relationship, which you guys are aware of, because I spoke about it very briefly in my videos. At the beginning of the year, I was really heartbroken and depressed. I'm not in the best headspace at the moment still. I'm actually going to start getting therapy again. I'll talk about it like another time, but yeah, I'm going to phone the doctors tomorrow and get that sorted, just because I can't seem to get any better, like my head. But yeah, but I'll do like a separate video on it. I just don't want this to be quite random, this video. But yeah, and then obviously when I feel like talking about it as well, because I love opening up. I feel it's so important to talk about things. But there's so many kind of different things really under the covers with me that I haven't spoken to my friends about. My mum only knows about it. It's just like my head and overthinking and yeah, just how I am, like where I am at the moment with my headspace. I don't know, it sounds really weird like talking about it, but I'll talk to you about it properly in another video when I've, started the therapy, how I'm dealing with it and things like that. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going off track. I always do this, I always start talking about something and then I go off topic and start talking about something else. Yeah, so I got really, really down. I was really, really, really down, and I just thought I want to do some things for me. I've always wanted to get a few tattoos, and when I was with this person, he made it very obvious that he liked me the way I was, and when I said I want to get my roots done, he was like, no, leave it the way it is. So it's like, I don't know, I just wasn't able to do things, and I was scared to do things, like in case I changed myself and he didn't like me anymore, but then he dumped me anyway, so what was the point? Sad as it sounds. So yeah, I went to get some tattoos, and I just thought, because they were all they're kind of like sketchy, kind of small, petite ones, kind of dainty ones. I wasn't going for like a massive thigh tattoo or anything like that, so 5 small ones wasn't that bad. And I mean, at the end of the day, sitting here, you can't see any. I'd say the only non-hidden one is the one on my arm here, but yeah, I'll show you all at the end what I got, but I love them. And then when I got my hair cut as well, I got bangs. I kind of regret that a little bit, looking back at photos when I had the middle part and doing that whole wig video. I was like feeling it, and so it will grow back and it's fine. It was so funny because I was more nervous about getting my hair done than I was to get tattoos, and even though your hair grows back, tattoos you can't really get rid of, obviously, like laser surgery and that, but yeah, so it's so weird how my head was about it all. But yeah, let's finish these freckles. I'll show you the tattoos at the end of it, but yeah, actually getting a bit sweaty. I always sweat when doing videos. It's like I'm nervous. It's so weird. I like to go OTT with the freckles, but just enough so adds just a little bit of detailing to your face. So yes, let's go in with the eyes. What I'm going to do is, I'm just thinking, will I do my eyebrows first? I'll do my eyebrows first. Now I have actually started this new thing with my eyebrows, and it's so much easier. It gives it it just gives them like more of a natural look, I feel, and they look just more like real instead of like really drawn on. So what I do is I get my moisturiser, whatever moisturiser you've got, and this is the Dream Cream. I love this stuff. It's really good for eczema as well, because in the summer my eczema really flares up because I'm hot and sweaty, and so I do struggle with my eczema. It's not bad at the moment. Oh, there's another little tattoo. I love that tattoo. It's so cute. But no, look, my eczema on my arms, not bad, eh? You can't really see it. I guess I struggle as well because obviously I like to fake tan, which isn't good on eczema. But I'm making it work. So I get my moisturiser. I don't get a lot. I put a little bit on my fingers, and I just pop the moisturiser on my eyebrows, like so. And then once your eyebrows are like that, you can get a spoolie if you've got bushy eyebrows. Get a spoolie and yeah, just kind of brush it out. Put the moisturiser in. I don't really have a lot of eyebrow. It's quite easy for me. So what I do is I get a detailed brush. Now the one that I'm using is Morphe E18, and I actually go back in with that colour I used for my freckles, the edgy, and ever so slightly I dab it into the eyeshadow. And what I do is I actually just kind of, and it's not a very small brush. It is kind of like a bushy brush. But yeah, what I do is I actually go over my eyebrow, and it's not really tame either, but I feel like that's what makes it look more natural. But yeah, I just find it a really quick, easy way to do your brows if you don't want to go full on, with the concealer and yeah, all the pomade, and you just want a nice, quick, natural looking brow just to look a bit fuller and darker. This is what I do, and there's no going back. I swear down. I don't know why it took me so long to even figure this out. Take my eyebrow brush and go back in with the eyeshadow, or you can go back in with your pomade, and just because it's a bit more sharp and detailed, the eyebrow brush, yeah, just to neaten it up a bit, and yeah, taking the spoolie just to neaten it up. And yeah, they are my brows, so you can see it's just a little bit darker, a little bit thicker than the one on the left hand side. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the other brow and we will get on with the eyes. Okay guys, now that my eyebrows are done, we are going in with, I mixed two shades actually. I go in with the shade Innocent and the Bold shade. I go in with a nice kind of nude brown eyeshadow. I don't like to do anything crazy with this whole kind of natural, because we're doing a nice natural bronze look. So yeah, I don't want to do anything too crazy, but I just take that into the crease. Then I'm taking that out to the bottom of the eyebrow and do the other eye. And then going in with the Vivid Revolution highlighter that I use, the powder highlighter, I actually go in with my finger and I pop that on the highlighted part of my eyelid, and yeah, just kind of tap that in. So it's not, you're not getting a lot of coverage of eyeshadow. You can still kind of naturally see your eye shape and patterns and stuff, but you're still getting a really nice highlight. And but yeah, look how pretty that is. I love it. And then going in with the Glossier Dewy Cream Highlighter Stick, I'm then just going to pop that on the eyebrow bone. Then taking my pinky, I'm going in on that stick and I'm putting some on my pinky just so I can then put some on the corner, the inner corner of my eye, just so you get, again, more of a glow and highlight. And go back in with the Vivid Baked Highlighter and yeah, just pop some on your finger and pop it on the eyebrow bone where you put that cream. Yeah, just so you know you're more highlighted and glowy, so it depends how strong you want this look to be, but let's go full on highlight. Ooh, there we go. Ooh. Okay, so no matter what look I do, I always have to have a black eyeliner. I'm just not me without a black eyeliner, and it makes my eyes look so much bigger. Oh, I didn't say, I'm using the tattoo liner from Kat Von D. I absolutely love this stuff. It's so easy to use. But yeah. Okay, so once you have done your eyeliner, it's now time to go in with mascara. So I'm just going to curl my lashes. And the mascara I use is the Kiko Ultra Tech Volume and Curl Mascara. It is so amazing. I literally just like, and I love to like layer and pile up my mascara, but I literally just need one or two coats with this because it is so amazing. I absolutely love it. I mean, hello, that is one layer. I am so obsessed. It's such a nice mascara. And for my bottom lashes, I like to keep the bottom lashes quite light when I'm doing a nice light natural look. So I go in with a smaller brush. Now this is the Dark Treasure Mascara by Kiko, again one of my faves. But yeah, it's a smaller brush so you can kind of do like a lighter layer under on the lower lashes. Okay, so eyes are done. So yeah, it really isn't a lot, but I feel like what we're doing, like like little things makes a big difference, may I just say. So that's the kind of vibe I want to go for. Like I don't want this to be like a, oh you need this, 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 this. I want to keep this real quick, really easy, really kind of playful, so you can really play back with what kind of look you want to go with. But yeah, so let's finish off and do my lips. I like to use a nice brown, kind of reddy, neutral colour, and I'm going in, this is one of my favourites, kind of like my everyday go-to. This is by NYX and it is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and it looks like this. They are amazing, I love them, and I've got shade 14 Zurich, and I think it's a really nice shade. So what I do is I actually pop, so I usually do lip liner first, but the lip liner I'm using is a little bit darker, and when I put it on my lips dry, obviously moisturise the lips, but like it goes darker, but when I actually put this on first and then put the lip liner over the top, it's not so dark and it mixes in with the colour. I'll show you. Just burped again, sorry. I'm so disgusting. Oh my god, sorry. Okay, so it's the Tarte Lip Liner. And it says Latergram on it, I'm guessing that's what it's called, but it's a really nice kind of browny, dark. You can see it's very similar to this colour. I always go for a dark lip liner, honey. I just absolutely love the look. So with this, it mixes in with it really nicely, so I'll show you. there we go. So yeah, it like adds it. It's so weird because when I stopped using this for a while because it was just too dark. But when I actually apply it over the lip cream, like this is a matte as well, and it still blends really nicely, it actually works so much better. This is just for me because I felt like it was too dark before. I do like a nice nude brown, you know, I keep saying this. I love to go in with this amazing, I love it, it is so gorgeous. It's a Jouer glitter lip gloss, and I've got the shade Funfetti. It's called Lip Topper, and yeah, but I absolutely love it. It gives you, it's obviously glossy, but it adds really nice kind of glitter, and it's so pretty. So I kind of put it, also smells amazing. It smells like caramel. It's so good. So yeah, I pop it on the highlight of my lips. It's so nice. I don't feel like my camera is doing it justice. There we go. I feel like, yeah, my camera isn't doing it justice. I'm going to get a little bit closer so you can see the details of what I've done, because this, honeys, is the final look. And you know what? Not to, you know, toot my own horn, but I absolutely love it. And I was wearing this look at kind of different stages, you know. Sometimes I didn't go too highlighted one day. I kind of wanted it a bit more like subtle, but yeah, we've gone full highlighted, dewy, really natural look. And yeah, I mean, I've got no foundation on like my face. It's just all kind of the highlighters, the ice cream highlighter and things like that, you know. I just really played about, and even though I put black eyeliner on, it still looks natural because I put it ever so slightly, and it's just kind of, it makes your eyes look bigger, and I love that. I live for it. I wish I had bigger eyes. Yes, this is the final look. I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit just so you can see the details of it, and yeah, we'll finish off this video. Quickly, before I zoom you guys in, I'm going to quickly show you the tattoos because I promised you. So yes, what I got here was, hang on, let me stand up. Yeah, this is the one on my wrist, and it is a rabbit. As you can see, it's a running rabbit. I really wanted a nice rabbit somewhere on my body just because it means a lot to me. Obviously, you guys know I'm obsessed with rabbits. I've got 9 rescue buns, and yeah, so I really wanted like a hare or a rabbit, and I thought on my wrist was really personal, and I love it. It's really kind of cool, you know. It's not just like a bunny, it's like edgy. To think that I chose a cool design, it's not just like a bunny, you know. So that is one. You guys are very much aware of the heart on my inner elbow. I absolutely love it. It's so cute, and yeah, so I love my little heart there. I got one on the back of my neck, as you can see the top of my spine here. It is a sun, and yeah, I love it. I wish it was a little bit bigger actually. I wish I got it bigger. It's quite small, so if I was to change, I wish it was like bigger. I think it would look quite cute if it's more spaced out and just bigger. Yes, and then the other one is this one on the back of my arm. It's quite difficult to show you actually. Let me stand up. It is 2 faces. I love portrait photography, like it's my biggest passion, and I love, as you guys know, I love the whole lined illustrations you can see on my poster. I really like that look, so that's why I got 2 faces that are connected. And then my sister was like, people are going to think you're two-faced. I was like, I didn't think of that. So I'm not two-faced. It's because I love portrait photography and yeah, documentary photography, so that's why I did that. And the last one is down on my hip bone. See it? You can slightly see it in my bikini shots on my Instagram, but yeah, I've got granny pants on at the moment, and I can't really show you. It's, you know, I don't want this to get demonetized, but yeah, so it's like down there, and it says self-care. I really want to get self-love or self-care, but between self-love and self-care, I think self-care, like I think self-love is within self-care, and I'm really for kind of like keeping nice, stable, healthy minds, and yeah, I'm just all about that. So yeah, I got self-care on my hip. So there we go. They are my 5 tattoos. Now 5 sounds like a lot, but they're not that bad, are they? They're just like little small dainty ones. But yeah, I'm very artistic, and I've always wanted to get kind of tattoos like that. I think the only one where I'm a bit like, oh, was it too much, is the one on my elbow. Then like, I have days where I absolutely love it. I'm just overthinking and being silly. But yeah, they are my tattoos. So I got a sun at the back of my neck, by the way, just because I'm the happiest when I'm on holiday, or I'm the happiest in the sun, and I really want to get something like that on me, just so, you know, I kind of got that. I feel like I'm a Cali girl at heart, you know? So yes, and obviously the rabbits on my wrist, I love rabbits, the heart. But yeah, it just reminds me to kind of like love yourself, you know, and then having self-care on my hip. there we go. Just wants to show you. Let's zoom in and finish this video and show you the look. As you can see, very minimal, but it does the job. I absolutely love this look, and this is going to be my go-to when the sun comes out this summer. Don't get me wrong, I love to get all glam, but it's so nice to kind of strip back and really play about with different types of makeup. And this is all about the dewy, the really nice natural bronze look that you can get with hardly any products. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, I used like a few products here, but for so many different things, you know, and I absolutely love that. So yeah, it's nice doing all the mattes and like the concealers and all of that during the winter time, but during this time of year, I do love to get the complete opposite products out and all the dewy highlighters. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video and it was helpful for you if you want to experiment and you just don't, because it's quite like intimidating as well when you're so used to doing full glam. It's quite hard to strip it back, so it does take a little bit of getting used to and really experimenting. So I really hope that this was helpful for you and you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a wee thumbs up, and if you're new here, thank you so much for watching. It means the world that you watch this video, and it would mean even more if you hit that subscribe button and join the Annie fam, and of course hit that notification button so you guys are notified, because I like to post. It is random times during those days just because my internet is so rubbish. I just don't want to promise you guys every like Monday at 6 p.m. and then it literally doesn't happen because my internet is so rubbish. But what I can promise you is that I post at least twice a week, Mondays and Fridays, and then every other week we're going to be doing Let's Talk Tuesdays, where we just sit down, chit chat, you know, have a nice cup of tea, and Wednesdays I'll do some workout videos. So yes, it would be lovely to have you guys, you know, with me on that. Okay, so I'm going to stop chitter-chatting and I'll let you guys get on with your week. I hope you're having the most amazing Monday, and in the said weekend, it's Monday. See you guys later on this week. Bye!